There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. And the Sun Devils will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Buffaloes offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
To the air, it's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Some fresh air, and eventually taken down. But what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. On the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So,
touchdown, Colorado! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Arizona State's offense will get the ball for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
it was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw down. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Find space on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. There he goes! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab, it's Tyson. And they swarm him under. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Salter. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up, just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Hugo. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. It's McClain. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to beat him to the left. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to scramble. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And here's the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll do it himself. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Salter. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Udo. Hard running there. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. 1st and goal for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Sun Devils! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Here comes the 2-point try.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Salter. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Williams. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Buffaloes are on the move. In the red area, it's Welch. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw on third. He's got it still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime, a chance to chip away here on first and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Welch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can. Touchdown Buffaloes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more score. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Back to throw, it's Levin. Pocket breaking down. The short hands, it's Moss. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Second down coming up. They go to the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Sun Devils in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Dropping back, it's Sims. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. That is no good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First and 10. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's cut. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter.
Kicking team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football. And if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. Back to pass, it's Salter. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They get to him as he throws. Quick release by the QB. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Stumbled to the ground.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Under fire. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Oregon is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 16 to USC.
Quickly complete.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking deep. Catch inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Give to Brown. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
With the catch, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's second and long. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Brown has it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils! You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He smashes his way through again. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air, it's Salter. Makes the catch, it's Miller. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll move the tight end. off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. An 84-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. With the catch, it's Tyson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the 1st. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Give to Brown. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. It's complete to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Salter. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's complete on the right side. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking downfield on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayden.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Colorado. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but a nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. This is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. They finally game down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having